How are you? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Get Home Bag. This is the second video in our series, survival series. Probably at this time I still don't know what I'm going to call the series, but you will find that playlist on the channel here once there's more than 1 or 2 videos, which this should be video number 2. So we are kind of filming both videos kind of back to back, and then we're going to go edit them. You know, there's other videos. As you can see, we got lots of gear to talk about, but we're going to talk about my Get Home Bag. Before we get into that bag, I kind of want to talk about some of the other things that people may want to take into consideration when designing a Get Home Bag. First, everybody's Get Home Bag is going to be different. These are things that I carry with me at all times, or carry in my Get Home Bag. So the reason for my Get Home Bag is going to be based on a scenario. I do travel all over the state of Texas for work. So that being said, my Get Home Bag could also be my bug out bag. So depending on how far of a window I travel from my home will depend on what type of bag I'm going to carry. My overall goal is to have a bag for different scenarios, and they're just set. All I gotta do is grab and go. That would be phenomenal. One day I'll get there. But for most times I'm within a couple hour window of my home. So usually if I go past what's called Waco, Texas, which is about a 2.5 hour window from where I stay, I'll take this bag we're about to go over now. Let's wait for the airplane. I don't know if you guys are going to pick that up, but it's buzzing the roof of my building right now. And then we could talk about my bug out bag. It would be another thing I would take, because let's face it, if I go to Houston, Texas from where I live now, it's at least a 6-7 hour drive. If I go to my San Antonio, it's about a 6-hour drive. So those bags, if for something was to happen and if I had to walk back home, I'm taking the bug out bag. So without further ado, let's get started. All right guys, so the downfall is I don't actually remember the name of this bag, and it doesn't look like 511 sells it anymore. So it's kind of hard to give you that information, but they do have new bags that I think took its replacement or took its spot. So it used to be a range bag. It came with a bunch of other pouches and stuff that in like other little bags that came out of this one. But I like it because it has a hard front end here, and you got all the MOLLE everywhere. MOLLE on the sides, MOLLE on the straps. It's also got the chest strap, and it's got a bunch of buckles. One thing I also noticed is you actually have a spot in here where you can put little padlocks in here to keep stuff secured. Overall, really good stout bag. Let's jump into it. All right guys, so let's get started digging into this bag. But before I do, again, I can't say it enough. Every bag is different. Everybody's going to carry different things in different bags for different reasons, and because their scenario of getting home, which they've planned their routes and saw what they're going to be going through, and well, they should have. So they're going to have different stuff in their bags than what I would carry or other people would carry. So just keep that in mind. But if you feel like there's something very valuable or something useful that I could get, you know, maybe supplement something out of here for lighter weight, so on and so forth, please share your information or your advice in the comments below. So, but we're gonna get started. again, we're gonna start with this nice hardcover pouch. This is only my second video of trying to do these type of educational videos. I'm hoping to get better at them as I go, but bear with me. I'm not used to the camera being up on top. So as you can see, this was a range bag at one point in time that I've converted to a get home bag. So where to start? Let's start right here. Gotta have hand warmers. Gotta have wipes. That's it for in there. I got some trauma shears by 511. Gotta have them. Another pack of gum. Another knife. I got a couple knives in here. This is from 511 as well. I don't think I can actually like post up, you know, the links to this type of stuff. Oop. So if you go to their website under accessories, they'll be right there. A pen, a Sharpie, another knife from 511. You can just never have too many of these. That and flashlights. I don't know if I've brought this up on the channel so everybody understands. If you ever notice when I'm holding certain things that I might struggle with it a little bit, one of the issues that happened to me while I was in the service is, well, I have a problem where my nerves are constantly pinched in my spine, which basically caused me not to have feelings in my hands. So sometimes if I'm looking at the camera up here to see if it's in focus and I'm trying to do this, I physically cannot feel the knife in my hand. All I feel is pressure. So, yeah, I've been fighting that issue with the VA for a while because there's surgery out there, but they just don't want to pay to get it done. So, yeah, just want to point that out. So, it's not that I can't handle it, it's the fact that I can't feel it. So, it's the same with my legs. I have a flashlight. It's actually a little brighter than the other one. As you can see, super bright, yep. Almost jacked the camera up there, right? Yep. It's a coastal light, and I got it from Walmart. It does its purpose. It does pretty well, actually. And some Post-its. You gotta have Post-its. Can't have enough Post-its. Post-its can be used for, like, if I, you know, text my significant other, or a friend, so on and so forth, whoever I might need to contact at that time, where I'm going to be located and so on and so forth. I can leave like a paper trail of where I'm headed next if my plans are changed. So if somebody's you know, trying to backtrack me or find where I am, if they come to rescue me or whatever the case may be, they'll be able to find me eventually, unless I run out of Post-its. So let's put all this back. I shouldn't have put the Post-its down in that far. You know what? We're gonna move you. I'm gonna put you up here. There we go. And then I put the gum on the same side. What am I doing? Over here. There you go. Another knife. I don't know why 511 did not continue to sell this bag. It's a pretty nice bag. And then there's this pouch. Hold on. I thought somebody was coming in. Again, this is another pill pouch, pill bag. for your basic pills that you may need. And then this is a charging cable for the power bank that's in the actual big pouch. Carabiners. Gotta have them. You would think about with all the 511 stuff I would have. There are people like the 511 stores in the DFW area are like obsessed with my truck. And they said that they've been trying to get their corporate office to sponsor me or make me an affiliate, do something because of all the 511 stuff I have. All right, here we go. This pouch, we got some snips. Got a little flashlight here. I don't know if you guys can see this little purple light that's right here moving around. I live in Texas. We have scorpions. And if you didn't know, scorpions glow under a black light. And I just find it amazing that, or UV lights, whatever, black light, UV light, same light, just so you know. 511 made a little flashlight for that. I don't know if it was for scorpions, but anyways, they made it. Got a fire starter. Pretty sure you all know what that is. Got some wipes. Gotta have wipes. Another thing of wipes. And this is a tool that a lot of people, I've seen some videos that people don't put in their bags. You can pick them up at Walmart. It's a hyper tough, it's a crowbar slash pry bar thingamajiggy, but it's tiny. And it's kind of lightweight. It's not super light, but it's light enough to get the job done. I do live in the country, and but I do a lot of work in the city and suburbs, so, well, more suburbs than city. I try to avoid going to the city if I have to. So these are help if I need to resupply or something like that. You know, zombies come and I need to get into a house, so on and so forth. I can help myself. And then you got a lighter. One of the things that, you know, I know somebody's gonna put is a key for water. I carry Gerbers and stuff with me, which can also turn those on, because they're usually just a little square block on most of them. So that's what I would use. Oh, let's slide over the bag. Let's get over here. All right, so gotta have food. It's one meal. Here's that power bank I was talking about before. Gotta have gloves. And then the Grail. It's like the Holy Grail water filtration. It's really nice. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but they are amazing. Expensive, but amazing. So all you have to do is fill this up with water, and then you just slowly push down, and as you're pushing, it's going to filter the water into the other cup, like so, and then you can just drink out of it. It's got a little lid on top. Good to have. First aid. This little pouch is going to be full of snacks, little snackies. See? For me to munch on. And then in this pouch, this is actually one of the pouches that came with the bag. Electrical tape, compass, so on and so forth. Neck gaiter. And this little guy. So I've had this hatchet for God knows how many years. It used to be attached to all my Jeeps for when I was four-wheeling, so on and so forth. But I've also wrapped it with 550 cord. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that. There you go. So I have 550 cord as well. This is a Cobalt hatchet. The reason why I picked that is because it's got a lifetime warranty. So if I ever break this, I can get a new one. And then in here is a Sawyer water filter. Probably should stop moving. There you go, focus. So it just supplies for water. And then a canteen. I'm pretty sure everybody here that's watching this knows what a canteen looks like. So, but it's also got it's a metal canteen. It's a metal canteen cup, so I can boil water in it. Again, there is room left in this bag, so I can stick things from my vehicle over, or my EDC bag, so on and so forth, can all be transferred over to this bag so I can get home. It's kind of how the bag's pre-packed for, you know, if I really just had to grab and go and couldn't take the time to like transfer stuff over. But there are things like shelter's not in here. My truck has it. And it's in another little bag that I could just grab that bag, shove it in here. Poncho, so on and so forth, is all easily accessible for me to grab. Maybe one day I'll do a video where I show like the transition periods if I had to do it. I have contemplated about doing a video where basically I go out for like, I don't know how many miles. The problem is it's a lot of public land. During a scenario where, you know, it hit the fan type of deal, it would be least of our worries. But because of public land, it might be a little difficult. So, but I thought about trying to do a video where I actually try to use my scenario where my truck breaks down or something like that, and I had to, you know, walk home. I'll probably do that. I would just have to, because I live out in the country, and getting shot might not be a thing, or not a thing I would like to enjoy. All right, so if you guys have, if you see anything I might have forgotten, you know, just keep in mind that I do carry stuff in the truck as well, but I might have forgotten it. So please go ahead and write your comments below. Or if you see something that, you know, could make my life easier, might be smaller, might be lighter, please go ahead and write in your comments. Not only I would learn from it, but people that watch my content would learn as well. I am not no expert survivalist, you know, like the people from like Dude, We're Screwed and stuff like that. Even though that's one funny TV show. You know, I'm not, you know, like a high-speed guy like some of the people probably on YouTube. These are my thing. I would say I'm a basic intermediate kind of prepper or survivalist or just being prepared. Anyways, we'll talk more about it. Thank you for watching, and the next video we're gonna do will be the bug out bag itself. Stay tuned. Y'all have a good one.